We got the best UFO sightings of 2023, bro.
Recorded from a doorbell camera in Sunrise, Florida, 3 lights float as more or less an equilateral triangle before separating.
What the hell is that shit?
What is assumed to be the same event by a different witness was also captured.
A different witness? And it looks the same, bro. Could it be satellites? Could those be satellites? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if those could be satellites.
By speeding the footage up, the synced and fluid motion between the objects becomes even more apparent.
Yes.
It almost looks as if they are attached together in some way.
They are though. They are though. Look, you can literally see the lines though.
They make an almost perfect rotation as one.
In perfect sync too.
This illustration helps us to comprehend the physics-breaking movements of the UFOs documented by the DoD.
At 13,000 miles an hour and change directions instantly. We fly the SR-71 at 3,200 miles an hour. If you wanted to take a right-hand turn, it would take you roughly half the state of Ohio to do it.
What?
And yet what we are seeing are
because of
objects
how
that
fast
can
they're
do
moving.
90-degree turns instantly.
The amount of G's exerted after a turn like this would instantly destroy any occupants 10 times over, along with vaporizing the craft.
And we're not talking about speeds of 3,200 miles an hour. They've been clocked at over 13,000.
Nah, that's crazy. May 10th, 2023. Another triangular set of... Bro, I said they're connected. They are connected. You can see the lines connecting that shit, bro. What the fuck is in the middle? Oh no, they're moving. They are moving. What in the hell is this? Now we're cooked. We are cooked. We are cooked, my guy. We are cooked. Wait, who the hell is recording this shit, bro? I mean, you can, with the S24 Ultra, at this point, we should be able to get super clear images of them even having sex, because what the hell is this? You guys be recording these UFO sightings with the shittiest cameras. I don't know. People with the shittiest cameras are the only people that see UFOs.
Reported over Hungary, footage of what looks to be a cylindrical-shaped object flying over the countryside.
Yo, no. I thought it was falling, but it's actually flying. I thought it was falling, but it's actually flying. No, or is it falling in an angle? That's falling in an angle. It's those are lights. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, can you see how the lights is shifting? That can't be the sun, that can't be reflections, bro.
Not a UFO, but some great footage of a meteorological phenomenon known as a crown flash. Were some ancient or recent structures
that one was normal
built to hide evidence of non-human material? Investigative journalist and UFO enthusiast Ross Coulthart suggested this in a recent interview.
People are going to question what I'm about to say.
Okay. Hit us.
What if some of that is so big it can't be moved?
Is that what you're saying, Ross? Is that what you've been told?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
How big is big?
Big. So big they built a building over it. In a country outside of the United States of America.
Nah, you can't use the United States. Come on, bro. Come on. Nah, you do not, outside the US. Why outside the US? I mean, Africa was way more populated back then. I hope everyone realizes that every single continent migrated from Africa. And then they migrated, and then continental drift happened, and they were stuck in this continent. Different environments, they had to adapt. Their skin color, their entire genetics started evolving to cope with the different elements. Wait, why did I just go on that rant? That's a big ass bird. It's landing. Bro, at first I was like, that's a big ass bird. But shit is descending so, like, it's hovering and descending, like it's landing.
Footage of a U.S. military-certified UFO was released at the Senate hearings earlier this year. They don't know what the object is or what it could be.
But if it's the US goddamn military, bro, why is their camera still shit? Oh my days, take one decent picture already.
The screen, there it goes, and then the
We can see into galaxies millions, billions, trillions of light years away. Tell if the planet has water, if the planet has life, but we can't take a picture in our own atmosphere.
camera will slew to follow it. You'll see it pop in and out of the field of view there. This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this event from some years ago.
U.S. intelligence states that over 50% of UFO witness reports from aviation employees are of the metallic orb class.
Oh my days. Oh my days, bro.
Next, I have added a handful of sightings that struck me as similar.
What is this? Hey. Hey. Yo, it just vanished. It disappeared. Is that Earth? Nah. The aliens are real, my guy. Aliens are real, and get ready for an invasion. Aliens are real, and get ready for an invasion because they're coming. Iraq. None of these things ever happen in Africa. What the hell? Are they pissed at us or something? Visit Africa, we will stone your ass down.
What the uploader describes as vessels floating through his house.
How tiny is the alien? Oh my god, what type of painting is that in the wall? That's not an alien, that's a ghost, because the fuck is that painting in the wall, my guy? That shit scared me, bro. I was like, what the hell is that?
It also appears to phase through the wall with zero resistance. The European Space Agency captured this scene from the surface of a comet.
Look, we can take pictures like this from the surface of comets, and we can't take decent pictures from our atmosphere. Y'all are taking a piss.
What the?
And it's gone. And it's gone.
With the understandably frantic and rushed recording job done here, it's easy to miss what was truly impressive about this footage. But what was almost hidden at first is clearly exposed thanks to some great tracking done by QSEC. Look close at the right-hand side of the most predominant UFO. 5 less obvious objects can be seen in alignment. They are then seen through the trees and right up until the end of the clip, where they appear to form a V shape right before flying off. CGI is a possibility here, but OP gives his opinion on why he thinks it's unlikely. Quote, I think CGI can be most likely ruled out here, since several of the UAPs are barely visible through the trees. This is very hard to achieve unless you have the trees as a static front layer. Since the trees are moving and are correctly following camera parallax, the only other option is for manual editing, which is quite hard and doesn't seem to be the case here. The recording job is also not amazing. The camera is spun around and it's hard to tell what to focus on. With most CGI work, subtlety is rare. You usually see everything the creator wanted you to see on the first viewing, with little to no obstructions. This footage, however, is quite the opposite. The profile that posted this footage also seems to be a legit personal account who sporadically posts videos of his dogs every few months. It doesn't really make much sense as to why he would randomly create high-quality CGI footage just to leave on a profile he barely pays attention to. Just to reiterate, this doesn't mean the clip is 100% legit, just that these reasons help add to it being authentic. Here you can see UFOs pulsing with light and then fading into the darkness.
Oh, it's moving so fast.
Like, there's no way I can explain that.
That's the UFO.
It kind of looks like a hospital heart rate monitor in the sky.
Yeah.
That's a UFO.
5 pulses were recorded before the video ends. In some of the biggest UFO alien news of all time, that in my opinion didn't receive nearly enough coverage. It's been disclosed that, quote, non-human life has been recovered from crashed crafts.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Yo, they should let us know, my guy. But look, I get why they're not letting us know, because us humans, we panic like this. If they start showing alien, like real alien with real proof, people will start building bunkers. People will start stocking up because everybody's going to assume there's an invasion coming. So yeah, I get why they're not telling us. I really do get why they're not telling us. But we need to know.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will. It's probably not the right parlance, but no kidding, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
Wow.
UFO caught from the cockpit of a small aircraft. I have also added sharpening and stabilization to better see the object.
Yo, slow that shit down. Come on, bro, slow that shit down, bro. There is. Yeah, bro, what's your problem, my guy? Oh my days. Oh my day. Oh my goodness, that's a head. That is a wow. Oh my lord. Bro.
Video of what looks to be a triangle UFO sitting stationary over a rural area in Ontario, Canada.
It's just hovering in place.
Now, you see the ones at nights could be satellites though. The ones at nights could be DAB satellites, bro.
What is that? Look at the lights all around it.
I made sure to stabilize the footage so we can get a better look at the activity going on in the center of the craft.
It could
the
be
footage
satellites.
is around 10 years old, so before the use of drones really took off.
Oh.
The uploader's description states, "Don't got much to say about this video other than when my dad originally sent it to me. I felt like it had to be a UFO, and there's nothing else that seems to explain it. Canada is notorious for sightings, and I myself have seen a few. This was taken way before drones were being used regularly.
What part of the globe is Canada located? If next to the US, probably makes sense because for some reason, but most of the UFO sightings haven't been in the US though.
Say the video is easily 10 years old. Pulled from a US news channel, footage of an object instantly accelerating over the city of Boston.
How fast is that shit?
Dismissed by some to be a camera glitch that caused the stream to freeze. The explanation was quickly debunked by the uploader, who shows us here that the rest of the world is still in motion whilst the UFO is paused.
Yeah. And then it was just gone. Shit was just gone.
No UFOs here, but some amazing footage of what it's like to fly a plane through a snowstorm. A U.S. news host describes an advanced tech defense field that is thought to surround some UFOs with an undetectable bubble, which scrambles the brains of those curious enough to wander too close.
We got a call from this guy who's a tenured
Isn't this the
Stanford
dude
medical
that
school professor.
interviewed
He comes
Cooper?
on and he's like, 11 years ago, the U.S. government reached out to me because I'm an expert on head injuries, on brain injuries, traumatic brain injuries, and they had all these court cases from families of U.S. servicemen, over 100, who'd been killed by UFOs. So at nuclear missile bases in the upper Midwest, for example, nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, nuclear-powered submarines are all getting buzzed by these objects. And in a number of cases, these things have landed on military bases, including famously in Germany, in West Germany in the 70s.
I wanted to give more details about what incident he was referencing.
Yo, do you understand how much UFO sightings or how much shit could have been seen before? Ouch, 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 ouch. How much shit could have been seen before there were cell phones and mobile cameras?
Referencing here. However, I was unable to find the case. He could have possibly been getting it mixed up with the Rendlesham Forest or Bentwaters incident, but I'm unsure. If you know, please leave a comment.
And servicemen have approached them, and they approach and they get traumatic brain injury, or they're killed. And he studied their brains.
There are numerous other reports of encounters with UFOs ending with the instant death of the witnesses. But due to limited information and possible redactions, the exact causes aren't disclosed. Deep sea drone operator Chase Betley, with over 5,000 hours experience in the field, captures footage of what he can only describe as a USO. Chase was interviewed about the sighting, where he was quizzed on what makes this footage out of the ordinary.
Why is it significant that something, mechanical would be down that deep?
It seems like it'd be easy to put a drone or something 5,600 feet underwater until you really understand what's behind doing something like that. And to have something moving down there under its own power, the battery power would be immense. Also, this was tetherless. Without a tether, it would have no human control.
The look, shape, and movement of the object is enough to rule out any sea life. Its speed also rules out any junk/inanimate object that may be drifting around down there.
How do we know this is not organic? This isn't a fish or something like that?
Well, the video footage, albeit not the clearest, it's pretty clear to see that it's not a fish. We spend thousands of hours looking underwater and around these areas. We know what the fish look like, and this pretty clearly isn't fish. Lots of people that have seen the video have 30, 40 years in the industry, and they're saying, well, it's not a fish, but I don't know what it is.
But I can't see it.
It's really out of bounds of what I think we have technology of making right now. If somebody gave me a $10 million budget and said, make this thing, I don't know if it's possible.
Chase goes on to talk about the encounters other experts working in the industry have had with USOs. I have left a link to the full interview in the description. Definitely worth a watch. A viscous smoke-like web moves over a lake in Australia.
No, that's definitely a UFO.
A convincing explanation is yet to be given.
Some
dismissed it as a smudge on a window. Here, I track the position.
I mean, yeah, it could
to
be.
show
It
the
could be a
slowed
smudge on the
distortion
window.
/ spread of the formation.
What the hell is going on? Who the hell pissed off my dogs?